superfan Jim.
Congratulations!
It was a power-charged episode of Hot Wheels Ultimate Challenge as tonight's winner Jim transformed his 1969 matte black Dodge Charger into a wheelie-poppin' yellow monster. The winning build 6-foot wheelie bar, the power-charged hydraulic pumps, and exposed Hemi engine earned this custom van upfitter from New Jersey a key to the finale and a chance to create the next Hot Wheels diecast.
Thank you, Hot Wheels.
Seeing that car again, I feel like I'm 18 years old, man.
I'm humbled to sit in this car. It feels great, man.
Jim and his carpool set the wheelie bar high, felt the grind, then kicked it into high gear when the Inspirationator 5000 threw them for a loop.
Your team's gonna have to incorporate at least one element from this design into your ultimate Hot Wheel.
This is Hot Wheels Ultimate Challenge Best Builds. Welcome to the next Hot Wheels diecast.
And now I'm here, and I'm gonna build a Hot Wheels. It doesn't get any better than that.
Unbelievable. Jim just pulled out the win over Jadeja. Let's talk about it. So Jim built that 69 Dodge Charger, and boy, did it stand up and do a wheel. Go, baby, go! What'd you think?
Oh man, that thing blew me away. I gotta be honest, it was such a tight race. I could not tell who was gonna take it, but Jim really won my heart over when that thing performed. I was not expecting it to go that high.
The wheelie was cool, but I was definitely in love with the Dodge. Flake and that yellow was just...
Woo!
Spectre Flame almost.
Yeah, it had a Spectre Flame vibe, right? I thought you were gonna say the 426 supercharged Hemi in the back was really what did it for you.
Well, it was hard to see it from the front, so that's why.
I think you mean it was hard to see it from underneath the car.
I think it was 2 Chainz that said, what I'm seeing from the back, I can't front on.
You had to get it in there, huh?
I agree. I mean,
Cool.
that car looked incredible.
On the other side of the garage, Jim was really understated when it came to the way that they implemented their twist. They did a little bit of aero on the sides, but honestly, you could barely tell it was there.
They just slapped something on there and walked away.
And they were like, that's enough, right? I'm still waiting to see more of that Hot Wheels element here in the front.
You're just putting the pressure on me.
That's what this competition is all about.
Again, it's one of those things where they didn't do something to disrupt that classic silhouette of the body, but it didn't help them because they were so sort of meek about the choices they were making. One thing that both of these rides really had were some incredible personal touches. When you saw the power charge lift up, and there underneath was Let the Good Times Roll Car Club. I mean, we saw and felt that emotion from Jim immediately.
Jim, what's on the bottom?
You guys put that on? That's my mom and dad's car club. They started that in 1959. And when they died, they left it to us. And now it's on the car.
Your story was so good, Jim. We had to get it in the build.
Thank you, guys. I can't believe they did that. It's unbelievable.
Seeing your family's car club underneath, man, that's so special.
This is what the whole Hot Wheels tradition is all about.
Who's cutting onions? Was that you?
What an awesome Easter egg, and it's so nice to know that it was his carpoolers that actually had that idea. I mean, it's so sweet to see them really become a family and them wanting to do that for him.
But Jim's goal was to wheelie. Did it wheelie? Absolutely. Let it rip. Go, baby, go! It worked!
That is insane.
That
How cool is this?
amazing.
It's been a 40-year journey, and I finally got to see that wheelie. As the car went up, perfect!
His paint was great. Moving a 427 supercharged motor to the back with clean zoomies was a nice touch. But once they made it stand up almost 10 feet in the air, I feel like that sealed the deal.
You know, throughout the week, we were so concerned that Jim and his team didn't really do enough design work to their car, but what we didn't realize is just how much engineering went into this build. And I don't think we really saw it until it did that wheelie, and I think it just became so clear after that.
I mean, all their work was stuff we really couldn't see. That wheelie bar, yeah, we saw that, but we didn't realize how much of that was really providing support for those 2 huge hydraulic rams, and that thing stood straight up towards the sky.
That was really special.
Okay, so Jim won our first battle, which means he has a chance to compete in the finale, but he's not in yet.
There will be 8 Superfan winners that all get a key to the finale, but out of those, ultimately, only 3 of them will actually be able to go on and build a car for the finale. That's going to be a tough decision for us.
Okay, so let's talk about how we decide who will get a chance to compete in the finale.
There's 7 different unique categories that we judge all of these cars on. Tell us about them.
Well, we like to judge these cars on originality, execution, and hotness. And of course, within those larger categories are smaller ones. We're thinking about the transformation of this build from beginning to end, the way that they incorporated the twist, the Hot Wheels factor, of course, how they incorporated their personal elements of their story.
Ultimately, which one gives us the feeling of a life-size Hot Wheels?
What skills can Jim bring to the table for a car in the finale?
I mean, he came in with such a strong vision and just such a strong idea of what he wanted to build. And of course, his family has been working on cars since he was a kid. He was even a truck driver for a little bit. Like, he just has so much automotive history in his life.
He takes vans and creates whatever people need, whether that's a plumbing truck, whether that's a municipal truck, whatever it is, that's what he does for a living. So he's got some real versatility when it comes to building cars. Plus, he's a hot rodder, right? I mean, this guy rides a Harley. He grew up, his first car was a '69 Dodge Charger. So I think this guy is a real competitor, potentially, in the finale.